What's up, guys? Today is August 22nd. I took two trades. First one lost, and the second one actually made back my loss and ended me break even. You could see that I did close out the trade pretty early before it hit my full take profit. But I was a little busy today. I had a lot going on. I couldn't monitor the trade. So instead of just stressing myself out more, having something on the table, I just decided to cut it at break even for today. But regardless, it was a nice 1 to 3.83. Would have made back this loss plus more. So coming into this morning, we have just been consistently uptrending, right? So I did come in with a rather bullish bias. I thought we were going to end up hitting this draw on liquidity and that draw on liquidity, but clearly price did not want to go that way. And so I came in this morning looking to see how price could play out. One thing that I noticed was that the overnight action, we had was this last night? Sorry. The overnight action here, we moved down in Asia session. And then for London, it did not take out the high or the low. So I was expecting today to be an XAMD type of day. Now, I did not realize that the M was going to be so drastic like that, but that's okay. So when I came in this morning, I wanted to see if there were any kind of fair value gaps that were going to hold us up. If we were going to continue to those draw on liquidities up there, I did not want to see specifically this 1 hour fair value gap from this leg here. I did not want to see it get invalidated. So that's why I put 1 hour close below equals shorts. So I was looking at first for a 15-minute fair value gap for price to dip into and then bounce off of that to continue moving on up. And I did not want to see this get inverted or that one inverted. And clearly this candle right here from 10 to 10:15 inverted both of them. So coming in, the first thing that I saw was that we had accumulation at first and we did manipulate up. So I should have been looking for shorts. But because I wanted to see that draw on liquidity hit, it was so close, I thought it was going to hit that. And that's okay. It's okay to be wrong, okay? As long as you know how to adjust. I did have my turning point where if we had that 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock close below this level here, then I was going to switch to bearish. So yeah, as soon as Q3 started, I saw a bullish fair value gap form. I considered this to be a market structure shift. I wanted to see price retrace back into it. I actually took very early an entry right here. It was very risky. And then, I took the remaining of my position here, stopped below this low, wasn't very long before I got stopped out. So for the rest of the morning, I just kept watching and I was waiting specifically for that hourly close because I want to make sure, are we truly going to be bearish or are we just coming down to sweep liquidity specifically right here at this low? Okay. When I saw that the 11 o'clock candle opened below that level, where is it? Right here. See this candle right here? 11 o'clock. It opened up below that fair value gap, which was supposed to hold us up. So that meant that this became an inversion fair value gap. Price was very likely to tap into it and then drop down. Now here is an interesting point. At 11 o'clock, we get a new 1 hour candle. And every single candle has an open, a high, a low, and a close when it's a down close candle. Typically the upper wick is the manipulation. And at 11 o'clock, we are in manipulation for this last sub quarter, the microcycles, all right? The 90-minute cycles here in New York AM session. So we had accumulation, we had manipulation above this high, and when I saw this inversion fair value gap get created, I market ordered in. As you can see right at the opening of it, I market ordered in, put my stop above this high, and the first take profit that I took was this sell side liquidity right there. I took off the majority of my position here at the sell side level, and then price started to consolidate in this area, and instead of just watching to see if it was going to retrace or whatever, because like I said, I was busy, I closed out my last contract there, my runner. But ideally, I wanted to hit this low right there, and clearly that got hit, tapped really well. Price continued to move back on down, which is okay because we know that in the beginning of the week, we were looking for some kind of retracement like that. We wanted to have some kind of retracement down into the discount level of this price leg, but we haven't gotten that yet. Hopefully this time we will. And that was at the start of this 4-hour fair value gap right there. Okay. That's what I'm looking to see how price reacts in this area here. I'm looking for price to come down and bounce off of this to continue moving on up. So potentially tomorrow I might come in with a bullish bias depending on how it, performs in the overnight session. So just a quick review. Came in with the wrong bias in the morning, found a reason why to let go of that bias, which was a 1-hour close below here. Quickly looked to see what it was going to do. And I didn't just solely take this off of the fact that it just created an inversion fair value gap. Yes, that was a very high confluence thing, but I believe what added more to it was the simple fact that there was a 5-minute fair value gap here that we did tap into it and then drop down from it. And then we came back up and into this inversion fair value gap, and that was enough for me to think, hey, we're in that 90-minute cycle right now. We're in manipulation. We have a big drop on down. That inversion is also creating a market structure shift. Very good action, and it just continued to go down. So overall, a very good A+ setup. This is my A+ model. I love this model. When structure, higher time frame PD arrays align, when we're inside a Q3 cycle aligns, it's just all perfect. So you could come in wrong as long as you correct yourself throughout the day and just don't be so married to your initial bias, and you should be okay. So hopefully you guys ended green. I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace.